Good afternoon. It is July 18th, 2024, and today we had another downtrend day. I think I'm going to look at this 1300 tick chart today. Um, but really, what I'm looking at is these higher time frame charts for the targets. So we've been in this range for several days now, and we broke out of it to the low side today. So you're either looking for a measured move of the range, or you're looking for these two legs down, which is what we hit today before bouncing. So that gives you an idea of what's happening. Um, you can see on the 30,000 tick chart, price is responding to the EMA. So reasonable to think that we'll get a pullback to the EMA, but we might not. So let's take a look at the chart. High volume again today. So to start off, we were just flip-flopping, and it was clear that, um, well, there was more selling pressure. You can see a big, strong leg down and then a choppy bull move up, strong leg down, choppy bull move up, strong leg down, choppy bull move up, fairly strong bear move, and again, a choppy bull move up. So pretty clear what was happening. And if you're looking at these charts, I mean, this leg down, it's reasonable to expect second leg down. And, it could be that it tries to make a leg down, you get this bear bar, and then it just reverses up. That can happen, but, you know, you just got to remain flexible. So what am I doing? 1300 tick chart. So 5 o'clock comes in here. Yeah, we're ranging. You could have viewed this as a wedge bottom and a failed second entry. If you're feeling aggressive, failed second entry short, but I don't think it's very clear uh, that we're gonna move up. I didn't like going long at first. Come up here and the move ends by the time you probably want to enter. You get those two bull bars. I'm not so convinced. You're in the middle of the range at that point. I think you got to sit tight. You get this double test right here. And these are consecutive higher lows. So, I mean, you might consider that, but there's too much overlap for me to mark that. I don't think you want to take anything in there. Nice bull bar right here. Maybe you take that thinking you're going to get another leg up. And then, this looks like we're topping out. So I think you definitely got to try and get short in here. Maybe draw this channel. I'd probably draw it off the highs. Bring it down here. And then when you get a break, boom. This, man, that's really tempting. It's just the first entry though. And then this just looks like a failure, and that's what it turns out to be. So I mean, if you want to be aggressive, I would just get short in here, especially after this bear leg. Probably gonna get another bear leg down. Just drops. Boom, boom, bounces. We break out. Bunch of people just take profits. You get a higher low. That's one you definitely want to consider, because if it's a failed breakout, we could be going to the other side of this range. So I think you definitely want to consider that. So we do get a nice bull move, but it fails, and you get a first entry, failed second entry. If you're looking at the larger charts, I'm marking this red. This is aggressive if you're playing it like a range day, but that's a failed second entry long. That's a second entry short. looking at the larger charts, you might expect a second leg down, and boom, floor falls out. You get this spike and channel down, and I say you just short this thing, get short however you can. Get a second entry. Actually, technically, that's not a second entry, but this looks like the better entry than this to me. And problem is, you got this overshoot, so you're not really sure what's happening. But when it makes that double top, I like that. Boom. And it does look like it's trying to reverse here. So I think that's aggressive, but it's a double top. Boom, bounces, higher low. Boom. And so look, by the logic I was using earlier, up here, when I'm saying you might want to get short, well, you'd get trapped probably on this bar right here, double top, but that's a doji, it's not as good of a signal bar, but I'd consider getting short there, and then I'd get stopped out, and then we find some more bear moves, and then when we get this, that's a this is a good place to get short right here. All this resistance right here, big bear bar right there. That's technically a second entry short. I just don't like entering on the with the market order right there. I'd probably want to be getting a limit order above that bull bar. Boom, lower high. We're in this channel now. You can find it off the lows probably. No real great entries in here, but you might enter on this one, just sell the close, and just ride it out. You get two consecutive bull bars right here. So maybe you put your stop above, or your stop above this, and then it goes lower, and maybe you just trail it. And we get a break of that channel, two legs up, and then strong sell off to a new low. And that's when we got the strongest reversal of the day, which is right here. You can see that you get an overshoot, the bulls take profits, boom, and then we just go sideways for the rest of the day. So that's what happened there. Here's what it looks like on the 17,000 tick chart. We could continue selling, but to me, I'm looking at this, this level of support. It failed right here. And maybe this whole thing is flatter. So that looks okay. That looks way more accurate. So I'm guessing we'll get another leg up to this level of resistance. So we'll see what happens when it hits that. Here's what, yeah. So after seeing this too, we found support on the EMA and this trend line, and the day finished a bear bar with a long stem at the bottom. So yeah, I'm expecting another leg up, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens. So hope everyone had a good day. I'll be back tomorrow.